Afternoon, wherever you may be in the world. Thank you for joining me for another edition of the Truth Conductor Show. Um, you know, I did a video the other night where I said this was the perfect opportunity for Trump to unite the country, to bring them together, because he had so many new voters that were responsible for him to get back into office. And I'm wondering, will he take advantage of that? You know, uh, and see, when you say things like this, people be crying foul, and but as a matter of fact, I turned the game off. I was watching the New York Knicks and the Indiana Pacers game tonight in New York. And tomorrow is Veterans Day. And they were honoring veterans at halftime in New York City. And not one veteran, black, was in the group. It was all white men. All white men. And you're going to tell me you couldn't find one black veteran that was in Vietnam? And let me tell you, I had a cousin that was in Vietnam, and quiet as kept, he said black men ran Vietnam. That's when that's all this dapping that you see athletes doing. Where do you think that came from? Vietnam. That came from Vietnam. That's when black folk no longer shook hands. They dapped each other up when we met. So will Trump expand his base, or will it stay the same? Do you think he's interested in trying to bring the people that voted for him under his umbrella? Do you think he's interested in trying to reach them? And only time will tell. See, we can talk till we blue in the face about what we think and all of this, but see, the proof is in the pudding. That's what my grandmama used to say. The proof is in the pudding. Okay? That's where you're going to find the proof at. And the proof is going to be in how he set up his administration and what they started enacting on. That's going to be the proof. Okay? Michael, thank you for joining me. Oh, aloha. I got Michael D. Albert Sr. and Dr. Ann Penneth Albert. Hawaii. Man, thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. Welcome, man. Thank you. But see, these and believe it or not, these are some conversations that need to be had. These are some conversations that need to be had. Okay? Honolulu is in the house. Thank you, man. Thank you for joining me. Terry, thank you so very much. Okay. So he said, Terry, thank you for joining me, man. Say the proof is everything about to get better for every middle-class family in America. That's what he says. Everything is about to get better, but it can't do that until January now. Okay? All right? Because that's when January 20th is when he gonna be sworn in. Okay? January 20th. And as my mama would say, boy, there's a lot of water that got to go under the bridge between now and January 20th. Okay, that's a lot of man. I mean, what you think about the fact that on Russia television they ran news of Melania, his wife. Russia yesterday ran news of his wife on TV. And that's supposed to be his boy. Putin is supposed to be his boy. And they ran news of Melania on television in Russia. And what kind of signal do you think that he's sending with that? Okay, I mean, seriously, what kind of signal is that being sent? You know, and anybody else did that, man. You know, they'd be jumping all up and down. But I ain't heard one word from the people around him about. I've heard them defend. Oh, those are old pics. But the fact that they out there, they. Oh, he say he knows nothing of that. Wait a minute. Hold on. Cause calling for the game. Bulgaria. It's man is in the house. Thank you for joining me. Bulgaria. Man, I played y'all national anthem today, Bulgaria, in front of the White House. Okay? And see, if I didn't get any copyright strikes, matter of fact, let me show you so you won't think I'm lying. Okay, I'm going to show you so you won't think that I'm telling you a lie. Let me go to my history. Look, Bulgaria. Now look. Let me show you. Let me show you. Okay, this is today, Bulgaria. Okay, now look at this. Let me go up. Bulgaria. Look at that. I played your national anthem today. Bulgaria. You see, there's your national anthem right there, Bulgaria. I don't want to get a copyright straight. I played that today in front of the White House. I sure did. I played the national anthem of Bulgaria. Matter of fact, there are a lot of people from Bulgaria that come to the White House. And I play that national anthem quite often in front of the White House. I really do. And I'm actually surprised that idea hasn't caught on. Calling for a game. Which city? I'm in DC. I don't know where you are. I don't know where you from, but I'm in DC. Okay, but for the person that said that that they didn't know anything about let me Google it. Hold on a second. Let me Google it so you can see you can see for yourself that I'm not making this up. Okay. Look at that. Look at that. There you go. Okay. Oh, you heard about it, but I don't know what message they sending either. But isn't that interesting though? That's supposed to be his boy. Him and Putin tight. And he gonna turn around and show news of his wife on Russian television? What I mean, Arabs, immigrants, boy, man, UAE, is up in here. I got to go back and put some on there now that I know I got the UAE visiting. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play some national anthems on my truthconductor.tv. That's what I'll do. Maybe they ain't boys, maybe not, man. But that's sending a strong message, though. That's a strong message. And you wouldn't do that to a friend, would you? Would you turn around and show nudes of your friend's wife? Would you do that and put it on national television? Would you do that? And knowing that they just got reelected as president of the United States of America, and turn around and air nudes of his wife? That's a strong message. That's a strong message, and you ain't got no pushback from anybody around Trump. Not no pushback whatsoever. I haven't even heard anybody be offended. I've heard them justify. Oh, those are old pics. That's old. They've been out. But he just got reelected as president of the United States of America. Why now? When he first got elected, they didn't air nudes of her on TV. Why now? Why would he do that now? Whoa. Nepal! Man, wait a minute. Let me show you something. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all so you can see that look, I just got somebody visiting from. There's the national anthem of Nepal right there that I played today. I had the UAE to visit. Let's see where I played you. Look. There's the national anthem of the UAE that I played today in front of the White House. I played them two people that I just played them two national anthems in front of the White House today. Matter of fact, I had a television crew from South Africa. They interviewed me, and I played their national anthem and a song, Jerusalem. It's from South Africa. And they was there, the two reporters were dancing to it in front of the White House, and they got their camera, and they filming it. I'm telling you, I'm probably an international star and don't even know it. That's the truth. I'm probably an international star and don't even know it. Don't even know it. From playing them national anthems down in front of the White House. And we can speculate on it. Look, that's not the topic more concerned over, though. I want to see him implement his plan and administration. Look, I'm just talking about South Africa. And let me show you. Where you at, South Africa? Here we go. There's the national anthem of South Africa. I played that today. I just talking about them, and they just visited my truthconductor.tv. The best advice I could give is to wait and see. Well, that's why. But I'm saying, do you have, Terry? Since you're the only one saying, do you have faith that he's going to do what he said he was going to do? Do you believe that, in your heart, that he's going to do? Now, there are some things that I agree with wholeheartedly. I don't think men should be in sports. I don't think that children have the right to tell adults what they want to be. All of this sex change, surgery, and all of that, man, that on children. How a child gonna make a decision about what they want to be, and they still trying to figure life out? And you gonna let a child make a decision that, that sensitive, that important? Okay. Ecuador. There's another national anthem that I played. Man, I can't tell you why all of a sudden, I don't agree with everything he does, but I do believe he has the country's best interests at heart. Time is going to tell, Terry. Time is going to tell. Time is going to tell if it's going to be the country's interest or his, because that's a reality. Time will tell whose interest he got at heart. Time gonna tell, and time ain't gonna lie. See, when when history shows you something, it ain't gonna be no lie, it's gonna be the truth. And all we can do is just hope and pray that maybe this time around he'll get it right. And maybe this time from the United States. Maybe this time he'll get it right. Maybe this is the time he will get it right, because he won't have another chance at it. That's for sure. Okay? He won't have another chance. So maybe this is the deal. Maybe, but I can tell you this. I think a lot of the things that he want to do, he should maybe keep close to his vest, because now, when you turn around and tell the drug cartel in Mexico that it's going to be an all-out war, you think they're going to allow the president of the United States mess with their money? And we don't know who they got in their pocket. When you start talking about messing with the drug cartel, we don't know who they got in their pocket. We don't know. You have no idea who the drug cartel got in their pocket. And you talking about you gonna go to war with them? And you don't know you don't have a clue to the reach that they have, to the people that they have in their pocket? I think that's a big mistake for him to be saying a lot of the stuff that he's going to be doing, because it's giving them, Milwaukee, Wisconsin is in the house. He's giving them the opportunity to now toward everything that he's going to do. They now know he's coming at them. You think they ain't pulling some strings? Since he's saying, and he ain't president yet. And he's telling you, when I get to be president, I'm coming after you. You think they're not taking that serious? I mean, really, think about that, y'all. You think when Trump say he's coming at the cartel, they ain't taking that serious? You think they saying that, Houston, Texas, you think they just saying, he just talking. He ain't gonna do nothing. You think that's what they saying? Okay. Dubai, man, I want to go to Dubai. I'm going to Dubai. I'm going to Dubai. I'm going. And they're going to pay me well to come over there too, to talk. They sure are. So seriously, greetings. Just sent you a message. I just got a message from Dubai. I just got a message from Dubai on my true. I'm going to see it when I get off. I just got a message. Just got a message from him. And I play Habibi, come to Dubai all the time. Every time a reporter goes live at the White House, that's the song I play. Come to Dubai. That's the song. And see, people say, well, why are you doing that? Because one day somebody from Dubai might hear it and might say, man, let's get this guy over here. Let's get him over here. I'm good for tourism. Because of the fact that I play the national anthems, some of these countries, man, I never even dreamed of. I never had I never even knew about some of the countries' national anthems that I be playing. You know, never heard of Tajikistan or Kazakhstan or Uzbekistan. Didn't even know they exist. East Turkestan. Didn't even know they existed until I started playing the national anthems of other countries. Like Equatorial Guinea is the only Spanish-speaking country in Africa. I didn't know that until I started playing the national anthems of other countries. Equatorial Guinea is the only Spanish-speaking country in Africa. The only one. You know, Burkina Faso, land of the upright man. I didn't know that. Okay. Who is this? Oh, I might be ugly, man. I might be ugly. I might be. But guess what? You out of here. Let me hide you. You out of here. You out of here. He say he Turkish, and I play a lot. I play Turkish national anthem a lot. Play Turkish national anthem a lot in front of the White House. And look, I got somebody from Turkey that said I mean, let me see what the message say. I'm Turkish. FBI. Oh boy. I tell you, hey, well, you out of here now. You out now, so you got to find another way to come back. But seriously though, do you think Trump will show some appreciation for the people, to the people that outside of his base that helped him get elected? Or do you think he'll dismiss them because he don't need them now? And he can't run no more. So he don't need them. So is that the case? Or is he gonna bring everybody under the umbrella and try to deal with everybody? And like I said, I wish the man well. I really do. Because if he succeed, we all succeed. If he fail, we all going right down the tube with him. And it's just that simple because we Americans. So like him or not, you can't help but want the man to succeed. If it's gonna filter down to you, and what are you gonna accomplish? Hating. What are you gonna accomplish? Disliking. Other than messing up your system, getting your blood pressure up. Because hate ain't good for you anyway. Because eventually it's going to attack your health. So why not wish the man well? Why not wish him well? And if you don't make it, you can't feel bad because you wished him well. And you're going to have so many people that are wishing that he fail, that he fall flat on his face. And like I said, the hole you dig for somebody else might be the hole you digging for yourself. Okay? Well, see here again, they got this project out there, but who's to say they're going to be able to implement that? Let me tell you something funny today. I was sitting down at the White House, and this white guy came by me and said, You some disgusting bullshit or something to that effect. Right? You know, and when he said it, I just, I did that, started laughing at him, did that. And so he walked away and he was walking and still mumbling to himself. And I started laughing at him. And he did this to me and I did it back to him and he ran right into a tree. He ran right, I mean, literally walked right into it. I said, see, that served you right. I said, I bet you feel, and I got on my microphone, I bet you feel like shit walking into a tree. Okay? I bet you feel, he hit, bam, walked right into that tree. And see, because he came and put some negative in. Lisa, thank you for joining me. He came and put that stuff right out. Okay? All right? But no, man. And see, and let me tell y'all something. I don't know if you're paying attention to these stars that are aligning themselves a little bit differently. Assad, how you doing, man? Thank you for joining me. Where you from, Assad? Where you from? But you know, these stars, man, we getting ready to go into the age of Aquarius. That's what we getting ready to go into, the age of Aquarius. We're coming out of all of this darkness where you know, evil had its heyday. We getting ready to come out of that. We're going into a period of light for the next 20 some odd years. We're going to be into the age of Aquarius. From India. Man, thank you for joining me. But you need to be careful about what you're putting into the atmosphere, because that's what you're going to get back. You put negativity into the atmosphere, that's what's coming back to you. You put in some positivity into the atmosphere, that's what's coming back to you. And that's what I be trying to show people every day. Listen, you know, you walk by and you see my sign and give me a thumbs up and I agree, but you won't put $1 in the bucket. You scared to put $1 in the bucket to help something positive be successful that you agree with. So many people agree with my message. Stop hating each other because you disagree. Okay? Well, what you want me to do about you being under stress? Look how you living. It's just that simple. Look at the way you living. And you're under stress because you're probably a reactive person. Listen, y'all. Listen to me. Listen to me. You either gonna be reactive or proactive. Reactive, stuff had to get up on you for you to respond to it. But when you got a proactive mindset, you ain't got time to be dealing with no stress. When you got a proactive mind, because you're always looking for some answers, for some solutions. You way out ahead of yourself. And you don't take the condition that you in personal. You don't. It's just that simple. So if you're under stress, man, that's your call. That's because that's where you want to be. That's where you want to be, under stress. You ain't looking for no solutions. You ain't looking for no answers, man. If you ain't looking for some answers, you ain't got time. Yeah, man, we all got financial problems. Man, I'm in a hotel. I live in a hotel. And you talking about you under financial stress. And I live in a hotel. And I get out every day. Some days I get my butt kicked. Some days I get my butt literally kicked. I'm still here. You don't see me panicking. Panic sitting on my shoulder, fear sitting on this shoulder. Man, I ignore that. Because I keep looking for an answer, keep looking for a solution. I keep creating ideas. Some gotta work. Some gotta work. And if it don't, man, at least I can go down with the ship saying, I tried. What have I got to be ashamed of when I try, when I put forth my best effort? I tried. If it didn't work, it didn't work. I got nothing to hold my head down about. Now, if I was sitting on my ass, doing nothing, and the ship go down, now I can feel bad about something because I really didn't get out and do anything. I really didn't try. I didn't do nothing. But I got my message here, y'all, so y'all can see my message. Stop hating each other because you disagree. Got my brand, True Conductor. I got my DCBlackTours.com. That's my Black History Tour site. I just suspended my tours because nobody seemed like they're interested. Okay? They ready to go. When I want to get back into the tour business, all I got to do is say, hey man, book now. I even, and people laugh at me, man, I even got my dinnerware line. I got my dinnerware line. All I got to do is get some money that I can take to a company made in America. Say, man, I'm ready to produce my dinnerware line. I got them. See, I got them. I got my dinnerware line already. I got it. I got them. It's nothing like this. It's nothing like this. Nothing like this that's on the market. Nothing. Only thing I'm missing is money. They say rising tide raise all ships. Man, when you get some money, you got ideas, you can hit the ground running. Because now you got some money. Okay, and that's all I'm waiting on is just the money to come. So I can go to somebody and say, hey man, come on, in 2025, I'm gonna launch my dinnerware line. And it's gonna make me real rich. It's gonna make me real rich. It is. And the Truth Conductor is the one that's going to launch the dinnerware line, not Don Folden. The Truth Conductor. See, this is. Let me show you. Where my picture at? Oh, here we go. Right here. That's me, man, in 2000. That's me in 2000, right there. Friend of mine, Jim Rowland, designed this dinnerware line of dinnerware. And I said, man, you need to open up a showroom. He said, you open up one. I'll put some dishes in it. And I went and got a showroom and opened it up. Stayed in there for about 5 or 6 months too. Sure did. Stayed in there for about 5 or 6 months. And in 2020, the name came back, African Tabletop, and I bought the domain name. I bought it again. And that's when they sent out the stimulus check, that $1,500 or $1,200, whatever it was, man, I took that stimulus check and I had somebody design them dinnerware dishes for me. And I got them ready to go. And all I got to do is get some money, and the guy will send me the paperwork, and I fill the designs into the paperwork and get a prototype. So I can put it on the website and start selling them. And I haven't even gotten to the accessories. I haven't even gotten to the accessories. That dinnerware line has to have accessories. And I got another idea, but I ain't gonna share it with y'all. I got another idea that ain't nobody doing. And this is what I'm telling you, when you're proactive, you'll start thinking about stuff other people ain't doing. You'll be able to see it. Other people ain't doing this. So why not you? And this is how this is how an idea is gonna present itself to you. Cause it's gonna tell you, somebody need to be doing this. Think about how many times you've said to yourself, somebody should be doing this. The idea just presented itself to you. And you ignored it. And it went to somebody else. But it first came to you and you didn't accept it. You see, so be careful. When you start getting ideas talking about what somebody else said, the idea just presented itself to you. And this is the thing about ideas. Ideas are always gonna come in a finished form. Gonna show you, man, if you embrace me, look how much money you can make. It ain't gonna show you the roadblocks, it ain't gonna show you the detours, it ain't gonna show you the hazards, the pitfalls, it ain't gonna show you none of that. You're gonna find all that out when you embrace it and start trying to manifest it. That's when you're gonna find all those things out. Because adversity is what guards the door to success. Let me say that again. Adversity is what guards the door to success. Okay? Bernie! Man, hey, y'all, this guy right here, man, is one of my biggest supporters. Bernie, right down here, that's one of my biggest supporters. One of my biggest, him, Everett Overton, I got Steve, he sent me $10 religiously, and Tanya sent me some money. She sent me some money as well. All right. Hey, he said California water drought ended with liberal tears. Hey, man. I hope, like I've been saying, listen, I hope Trump will expand his base, okay? And Titan Brew, good evening. You may want to try setting up a GoFundMe to raise some funds to start your dinnerware. Nah, man, I don't want to even. I tried that. It didn't work. I tried that. It didn't work. It didn't work. I'm coming into some money. I don't know where it's coming from, but I'm coming into some money. Okay, and I don't see. This is the thing that I don't want nobody throwing. No, I tried that. I don't want nobody throwing up in my face what they did for me. I just had a guy on X was talking about. I said something that he disagreed with. I'm sorry I donated to you. See, I don't want that, man. I don't want people to be talking. And every day. Let me see what this is. Matt Gibbon. RFK is a dumbass. I hope Trump fire him. Like every day, man. I sit in front of the White House. I play positive music. I play national anthems. I try to inform the people about what's going on. Why the fence is up. Around that they can't get close to the White House, and they'll give me a thumbs up, and I agree with you, but they're scared to drop $1 in the bucket. Scared to drop $1 in the bucket. So I don't want nobody to be trying to say that I'm running a con game. No, man, I'm gonna launch my own dinnerware line. Okay, I'm gonna launch I don't waited this long. I can wait a little while longer. So something is gonna have to give. Something is gonna have to give, man. I since the election, I probably have had close to 15 interviews with other countries around the world, introducing my message and telling them what I think and why I'm doing what I'm doing. I probably something is gonna have to give. And see, that's one thing about God. You never know which is the one that's gonna be the one that's gonna snap and everything fall in line. So that's why you gotta keep putting your ideas out there, because you don't know which one is gonna be the one that's gonna click. And everything is gonna start falling in line. But you have to be ready. And unfortunately, you got so many people that if they came into some fortune, they ain't ready. They ain't got no ideas of their own that they can start manifesting. They got to pour their money into somebody else's idea. Why have a middleman? Why have a middleman when you can create your own? But most folk don't want to think like that. They want to jump in the stock market and do all of that. Why don't you invest in your own? Your own ideas can be your stock market, and you can get a better return. Why not try to produce your own? And see, and here's the crazy part. We've gone through a pandemic, and everybody's post-pandemic is still treating everything like pre-pandemic, and the world hasn't changed. But everybody's still operating in pre-pandemic, and we in post-pandemic, and the world has changed. But folk are still holding on to the way we used to do things. They ain't trying to do nothing new. They ain't trying to do nothing different. They still trying to hold on to what was working and not create. See, you can't be a copy when you're the original. Let me say that again. See, you can't be the copy when you're the original. When you create an idea, see, it'll be hard for somebody to come up and say, I'm the true conductor. You're a copy. Because I'm the original. I can't copy something that I've already created. See, here we go. L-side, North Express train ticket salesman. Yeah, that's right. But see, see, here's, I'm going to use you as an example. So obviously I look like a conductor. Obviously I look the part. Okay? I look the part. See, I can take this hat off and tell you, man, I'm the true conductor. And you the what? What is that? True conductor? What are you talking about? You off your medicine? I can take this hat off right now and tell you I'm the true conductor. But now, let me put this hat on. And I say, man, I'm the true conductor. Now you can connect the dots. Now you see what I'm talking about. See, when I take this hat off, you cannot see what I'm talking about. You don't see it. You see, you got to scramble in your mind to try to figure out what is he talking about when he say he's the true conductor. But when I put this hat on and I tell you, man, I'm the true conductor, now you see a conductor. You see a conductor. And all a true conductor is just a messenger from God. Anybody can be a true conductor. Just a messenger from God. That's all. And when I got the idea, about a week later, the definition. See, here's another thing that I can tell you. Man, if you cannot define your idea, it ain't for you. Let me say that again. If you don't have a definition for your idea, it ain't for you. It ain't for you. It's for somebody else. But the idea that's for you, not only is it going to come to you, but it's also going to give you the definition of what it means. And so many people have ideas that don't have a definition. They can't define what it means. They don't know what it means. And they're trying to embrace it and make it work and don't even know what it means. So when your idea come to you, man, just hold on, because it's for you. The definition of what it means is going to come is soon to follow. It's soon to follow, but you have to keep your mind open. Okay? I don't know what you're talking about, man. I have no idea what you're talking about. But that's all. So when you get an idea, man, embrace it and see what definition will come to you. See, the definition is coming if it's for you. It's coming. It's coming. And people say, well, what is the truth? Say what you mean what you say. That's the truth. How you going to get a lie out of, if you say what you mean and mean what you say, where's the lie in that? Where's the lie? Think about it. If you say what you mean and mean what you say, where's the lie? That's the truth. Say what you mean what you say. That's the truth. It's just that simple. And a lot of people try to make it complex, and it's not complex, it's simple. The truth is, say what you mean what you say. Well, see, it all depends upon your attitude. If you had a bad attitude, I'd kick your ass off. It all depends on where you rub me. It's just that simple. It all depends on which way you rub me. If you rub me the wrong way, nah, man, you ain't getting shit. It's that simple. But if you rub me the right way, yeah, come on, don't worry about it. It's all good. It's just that simple, man. All depends on, and see, and this is how, think about it. People will or will not do things for you based on how you rub them. If you rub them the right way, you're going to get what you want. If you don't rub them the right way, they're going to get an attitude. Just that simple. And you do the same thing. People rub you the wrong way, you ain't got no time for them. But if they rub you the right way, man, and ain't no friction and ain't no, man, you give them, you be more lenient. And sometimes don't even know what, but they rubbed you the right way. And somebody can come right behind them and talk shit, and you throw the book at them. Just that simple. Okay? It's just that simple, man. We all are that way. We all are that way. On a daily basis, man, we interact with people, how they rub us, how they make us feel, how they approach us, how they talk to us. You know, the vibe that you get from a person. I had a guy come up today. Normally, I don't, you know, I have a very good relationship with God. And if God tell me to give you some money, you ain't got to ask. But this guy came up and was asking where could he find some place that was giving away food, where he could get something to eat. So I go in my pocket and give him $4. That's what God told me to give him. Give him $4. And when I gave him the $4, I said, I'm going to tell you something, buddy. Don't make this a habit. Don't make this a habit, sir. Okay? I'm telling you that now. I'm giving you this money, but don't come up to me and expecting. I had a homeless guy, you know, and he walked real slow and stuff. And when I see him, I'd go in my bucket and get a couple of dollars and give it to him. Every time he come by me, I see him coming, I go in my bucket, give him a couple of dollars. One day he decided that he was gonna go in my bucket himself, right in front of me, and get some money. I said, hey dude, get your ass, don't you ever ask me for nothing that you gonna come up and disrespect me. Steve, yeah, no, seriously. I had to tell him, don't make this a habit. Just because I'm nice enough to give you some money, no, I don't want you coming up asking me. No, sir. No, absolutely not. And I told him don't make this a habit. Don't make it a habit, sir, because you're going to get your feelings hurt. That's what I told him. Don't make it a habit because you're going to get your feelings hurt. Okay, I'm being nice to you this time because I know you're hungry. Okay, but don't make this a habit. Because if you around me, and God said, and plenty of times, man, sometimes people give me $50, $100 bills, and God said, put that up. Put it up. That ain't for you. And I'll take it and put it in my wallet until he show me the person that money is for. And I could use that money, but I be trusting God. I can use it and be trusting him because he said, that ain't for you. And I want to show God, you can trust me. You can give me some money and tell me what to do with it. And you can trust me. See, that's what I'm showing God. God, you can, in my situation, even though I need the money, I'm still going to trust you. And if you say that money ain't for you, I ain't touching it. I'm not touching it. Just that simple. That's the way I do. But see, if you got a whole bunch of voices in your head, because we all got voices trying to be that default voice. And this is how you know the difference in the voice that you're supposed to be listening. See, the voice you're supposed to be listening to ain't going to tell you take advantage of nobody. Ain't going to tell you to do nothing wrong. Ain't going to tell you to cheat nobody. See, that voice that you're supposed to be listening to ain't going to do nothing wrong. See, it ain't going to tell you to sleep with another person's spouse. That ain't God. Okay? That ain't God. And you got a whole, man, listen. Right now, my kids are 41 and 40. And every night, I would get into my kids, my daughter and my son, and I would talk to them in their sleep. I would talk to them in their sleep. And they just be, now see, hear me? And they just be nodding in their sleep. Touch them in their sleep. Okay? I don't know what Brazil! Thank you for joining me. In their sleep. See, because you got a lot of voices want to be there. And my son got in some trouble. And got locked up. And I didn't know about it. My daughter knew about it, but I didn't know about it. My mama knew about it. And when he finally came to tell me about it, he said, Dad, I need to talk to you. I said, okay. He said, but before we had this conversation, I want to tell you that I've already heard everything you gonna say. And he said, when he told me this story, he said, when they closed that jail door, you were sitting right there next to me talking. I heard everything because my voice was in his head. And if you got some kids or some grandkids, man, get your voice in their head. See, because how you are as a parent or grandparent Ain't when your children with you. It's how they gonna act when they ain't around you. Gonna show you what kind of parenting job you have done. Let me say that again. See, your kids are gonna reflect the relationship they have with you when they ain't with you. And any children that have been disciplined ain't gonna be buck wild crazy when they out by themselves. Let me say that again. Any kid that somebody done had their hands on them and disciplined them ain't gonna be buck wild crazy when their parents are not around. They gonna know how to act. And you can guarantee that, buddy. You can take that to the bank. You can take that to the bank. And if your child is acting crazy, JD, thank you. Adeline Diaz, thank you for joining me. From Brazil. But if your kids know how to act, you're doing a good job. If they don't know how to act, but you got some trouble. And I see so many parents right now. I see parents come down to the White House acting a fool, acting in front of their kids. How you think your kids gonna act? That's the same way they're gonna act when you ain't around. That same undisciplined, crazy way. And then you're gonna wondering why they getting in trouble, because look at what the example that you done set. And I don't care who it is. Man, you ain't gonna outwork neither one of my kids. I don't care who you are. If you outwork one of my kids, it's because they let you. It's just that simple. If you outwork one of my kids, it's because they let you. You ain't gonna outwork them. You ain't gonna outwork them. You ain't gonna outwork them. It's just that simple. Because I taught them some work ethic. I instilled that in them. Man, be about your work. Be about your work. Yes, indeed. So anyway, listen. Sometimes you can see this is how ideas are. See, you can start on an idea, and then something else will come up, and you have to be able to go with the flow. You have to be able to go with the flow, because you don't know, somebody on here might need to hear that. I don't know, but they might be able to might need to hear that. They might be having some issues with that. Man, if you got some young kids, don't be stressing yourself out. Because see, when you talk to them when they're awake, it's going to go in one ear and out the other. But when they sleep, see, it's going to go in there and it's stuck. It can't come out. See, when you talk to them in their sleep, that's when it's going to get in and it's just going to stay in there. And if you're consistent, and my kids were like, Daddy, was you in my room? Now what you talking about? Now I know you're looking for me. See, yeah, was you in my room last night? What you talking about? No, I wasn't in your room last night. Now I know you're looking for me. So I'm going to give you a couple of days, because I know you're looking for me. See? So when I see you sound asleep again, I'm right back down whispering in your ear, hey, this is what I want you to do. Okay? Remember, Daddy love you. All right? And they just be shaking their head in their sleep, shaking their head. You think I'm lying? Try it. Yeah, you can tell who done had home training and who hasn't. You can tell. You can tell by the way they act. And them kids that ain't got no home, loud, rambunctious, and obnoxious and everything, because they ain't got no home training. But you can tell a kid that somebody got some discipline on them, because they ain't going to be acting crazy. They're going to be respectful. They're going to be respectful. See, you can leave them alone and they can entertain themselves. They don't have to go out here and do nothing crazy. They'll entertain themselves. They will. And I'm telling you right now, man, if you got a little baby in your life, Morgan, I got something hanging from my chin. Oh, sure do. That's my scarf. Thank you, brother. All them people saying that's my scarf. I took that off my scarf. Thank you, man. Thank you. I didn't even see it. Thank you, brother. Thank you. That's from my scarf. Yeah, some fuzz. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. See, here again, all them people done said, everybody done seen that, but ain't nobody tell me. See? Thank you, Morgan. I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's from my scarf I had on today. I got a scarf. Because it's been cold, man. I had to go to the White House. I'd be sitting out there. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. But no, seriously. And see, and that's something I saw a woman. What she had buttoned the coat up wrong, and I guess she thought it was. I said, Miss, and she kept walking, and like she didn't think she. I said, you done button your coat up wrong. Since I couldn't get you to stop, I was trying to tell you so everybody wouldn't hear. But since you wouldn't stop, I said, Miss, you done button your coat up wrong. And then she looked down and like, oh, thank you. But she was scared to stop. She was scared to stop. You know, I'm like, I tell people every day, man, I'm sitting right in front. If you think I was a threat, that I would be able to sit in front of Secret Service every day, if I was some kind of threat, you think they would allow me to sit here every day for 4 years? If they considered me as a threat? No. I said, man, Lafayette Park is one of the safest places in D.C. Now, when you get outside of Lafayette Park, you on your own. You get outside of this park, you're on your own. But in this park right here, shit, that's the safest places in D.C. You got to be out your mind, man, if you think you're going to come down to Lafayette Park and do something and get away with it. You out your mind. You done lost your mind if you think you're going to come down there in front of the White House, do some shit, and get away. They'll follow you on camera everywhere you go. They'll follow you. Because, see, we don't know how intricate that system is. And I know it works because I had a guy to steal my bucket, stole my donation bucket, and they followed him on camera and went right to him and got him. Got him. Found him on camera. All I had to do was say, man, this happened about 30 minutes ago. Shit. They got that guy. They got him. And you can say, and I always say this, and I don't have no proof, but at the White House and the Capitol, man, that's two places in D.C. white men are profiled. I'm telling you, I believe in the heart of my hearts that at the White House and the Capitol, that's the two places in D.C. where white men are profiled. Let a good old boy in a pickup truck drive around that White House too many times. They're going to stop his ass. What you want? What you looking for? Where you from? They're going to stop him. They're going to stop him. Because he the one that's going to get out and start shooting, and they know it. They know it. Okay? They know it. They know it. So and again, I ain't got no proof, but I done seen too many times where they done had a pickup truck with some out-of-state tags, some white boys in it, pulled over. I done seen it too many times. Too many times, and they can and listen, and you let one of them good old boys come down to the White House, shit. You think they don't be watching them? Let them walk by, man, that cop gonna turn around and look. Gonna look. They ain't gonna turn their back on them. And now, see, they done took the fence. You know, before the election, they put some fences up around Lafayette Park. They fenced the park off. Man, they done took them fences down. Trump won, they took them fences down. They done took them fences down. They took them fences down yesterday. I went down there this morning. Man, they was hauling that shit off. Sure was. They done took them fences down. I did a little short video to show you. Man, them fences gone. So what that tells you? Who you think they put them fences up? Trump supporters. That's who they down. They put them fences up for that January 6th crew. That's who they put them fences up for. Now that they done won, they don't need the fences no more. Them fences gone. So that tells you right there, man, this white guy came down and told me, we was talking, and he said, that's a viewing stand right there? He said, yeah. He said, oh, they got threats on Telegram that if Trump don't win, they gonna burn it down. Shit. Man, they reinforce them fences. You can't move them fences, buddy. They reinforce those fences. You can't move them. You can't move them. You cannot move them. When they said they had some threats on Telegram that if Trump didn't win, they was gonna burn down that viewing stand that they reinforced them fences. Reinforced them. Sure did. Sure did. Yes, they did. Okay. Thank you, June. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. But that's just the way it is, man. See, like I told y'all, you know, don't be afraid to pursue your ideas. You're gonna learn from your mistakes. And the mistake most of y'all make is you don't want to fail, which means you don't want to learn. You want everything to click and work and you not go through any adversity. But if you never go through any adversity, how you gonna learn anything? How you gonna know what you're made of? When I first got in this hotel, man, I used to panic. I ain't had this is how I met Everett Overton. And I ain't know Everett from Adam. I was in this hotel, man, I needed some money. And that dude sent me $500. He said, go get your room. I didn't even know, but I looked at his design. I knew, I said, man, that's a nice logo he got. I looked at his logo, it's a nice logo, but I was so caught up in trying to keep my head above water. You know, I mean, it was just like, man, and now this don't even faze me. This last week, shoot, if I done made $100 in donations, I done made 1,000. And I don't even panic. Don't bother me. Because I know God gonna open up a way, some kind of way. He gonna open it up. See, I know that now. But I didn't know that then. But I know that now. All I got to do is keep doing what I'm doing. And you know, and the Bible say, don't get weary in doing good. Because in due time, it's gonna come back to you. And I get down there every day, man, and I do good. And sometimes doing good kicks my ass. All of the rejection that I get. All of just rejection on top of rejection for trying to do good. And people act like they don't even see it. And I just keep going back every day, get my ass kicked, come back in this hotel room, give me a good night's sleep, and get up in the morning, let me start all over again. That's how I do it. I have some days, man, that, you know, sometimes I be like, wow, I'm tired of this. I can't do this no more. And God will send somebody to say something. And I know it's from God. One day, they had put the fence up, and it was all out in the street, man. I mean, that was one of them days I was getting my butt kicked. And I said, you know what? I'm going to go home. And on the way to the subway, this little white boy said, Don, is that you? Don, that's you? And I turned around and looked. And he said, you don't remember me? I took your tour. And I wanna get my girlfriend to come. Say, you changed my life, man. When I took your tour, it changed my life. And I want to get my girlfriend. He said, you doing this now? So how you doing? He said, look, you need some money. Reaching up, I gave me $20. And I was like, you know, Lord, if I was going home because I was dejected. And yet you sent somebody across my path to give me some hope. Give me some encouragement. And see, and a lot of y'all, man, want to be encouraged. But look at how many people you encourage. Look at how many people that you uplift on a daily basis. And most folk are afraid to uplift other people. They're afraid. I have so many people come on, what you gonna do with the money? I say, no, the question is, who is this money gonna benefit? Me. It's my idea. That's who it's gonna benefit. You scared to put some money in the bucket because you don't know who it's gonna benefit. It's gonna benefit me. It's my idea. And because we can't show some of these young kids that positive ideas work, they get out and do something stupid. Degrade themselves. Get on OnlyFans. Do you realize OnlyFans has put made the need for an education obsolete? Let me say that again. OnlyFans has made the need for an education obsolete. You got girls that are high school dropouts making more money on OnlyFans than women with PhDs. Let me say that again. You got more young girls who are high school dropouts making more money on OnlyFans than a woman with a PhD. Now tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. What? I got 7 people up in here. I got 7 people up in here. All right? Tell me I'm lying. Look at how many professional women who have turned to OnlyFans to make money. So OnlyFans has made the need for an education obsolete. You got these young people out here that can get on social media and do all this dumb shit to get subscribers. Ain't got an education. They flying private. They flying private because of social media. The money that they make off of social media. Look at how many of these young kids, they fall to their death. They get killed doing dumb shit trying to get subscribers and end up getting killed trying to get subscribers. That's how powerful. See, y'all take this social media for granted, but social media has made the need for an education obsolete. You don't need no education now. You don't need an education. All you got to do is be willing to get on here and degrade yourself on social media, and you can get paid. You can get paid. Some of your daughters or granddaughters or friends' daughters doing the same thing. Doing the same thing. Getting paid. Getting paid. Making more money than you ever dreamed of. Degrading themselves because they don't see anything positive working. And see, and if some company was smart right now, man, they would create a rags to riches story. And it would go around the world doing something positive. Everybody and their mama won't be, hey, how you do this? How'd you do this? Do you realize, I'm gonna tell you something. If I pick up a sponsor, you know how many people you gonna start seeing behind folks holding up a sign? Because now they see it work. See, now they say, oh, that shit works. Look at, he got paid. Now I'm going to go out here and get me a sign and get behind somebody with a message. And see, and what I'm doing, once in a lifetime moment. Once in a lifetime. Because when I do it, ain't no copying. That's it. That's been done. That bullet is gone, never to be used again. It's gone. That opportunity gone. And see, and that's what some of y'all need to start getting, man. Is get some opportunity. That once you get it, you ain't got to worry about nobody copying because when if somebody got out right now and saw somebody holding it, they gonna say, oh man, Truthconductor did that. I done seen that before. That ain't nothing, that ain't original. We done seen the guy that got the hat on. He did. They don't even know my name. And see, and I know people seeing me because now they'll come and tell you. Are you the guy be on television? That's me. That's me. So I know you see me. Ian, Mad Gun Magnum. Have I checked the battery in the smoke alarm? Don't have to. That's their job. I'm in a hotel. That's their job. You don't hear chirping, do you? if I hadn't checked it, it'd be chirping. That's their job, man. That's their job. That ain't my job. As simple as that. That's their job. Yeah, because if it started chirping, I'm going right to man, fix this. Fix it. And there are some advantages to living in a hotel. I'm serious about that. Might be yours. Have you checked your batteries lately? But I got to tell you, man, there are some advantages to living in a hotel because, you know, there are some expenses that you don't have. You know, you ain't got to worry about the internet. You ain't got to worry about the light bill. You ain't got to worry about the water bill. You know, you don't have to worry about those expenses. There are some advantages. And I didn't know that hotel living was a thing until I got in here. I didn't realize that people lived in a hotel. And one guy, he works for the Associated Press, and we were talking one day, and he said, man, me and my wife, we've been living in a hotel now for about 5 years. I said, that's interesting. I live in one too. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay? I didn't know that was a thing. And it is. Hotel living is a thing. And there are some advantages. But there are some disadvantages too. You know, there are some disadvantages. But, you know, again, you don't have the expenses that you might have, you know, living in an apartment or a house. Some things you don't have to worry about, but you know, but you a lot of you got to downsize because you don't have a whole lot of room. You see, so that's one of the disadvantages. You don't have a lot of room. So there's some pros and some cons. Would I do it again? I don't know. I don't know. If I ran into some money, would I get a better hotel? Good possibility. Good possibility. And you got somebody that's gonna come in, clean your room. Okay. Uh, you miss having a garden. Well, hey, be thankful, man. I got mechanic. Mechanic could have caught me, and it broke down. So I would have really been up shit's creek. All right, so I'm grateful this hotel called me, man, because it could have been worse. And I mean, I walk by people every day, and I see people sleeping on the ground, and I just like, Lord, thank you. That ain't me. Thank you. That's not me. That I don't have to come out and sleep on a park bench or do none of that. Okay? Thank you, man. All right, be safe. Okay? So, again, I started out talking about, do you think Trump gonna expand his base? You think he's gonna bring in some of the people that voted for him? That would be different. The man actually has a chance to unite the country right now. He, more than anybody, has a chance to actually sit down and unite the country. He really does. He got the chance. And if he don't take advantage of it, he'll never get it again. But right now, Trump has the chance to not only unite the country, but unite the world, to get people to start talking to each other and stop talking at each other. He got that opportunity right now, and he can do it by example. He can do it by example. And it's not too many opportunities that you get where you can unite a country. And Donald John Trump had, because people they done voted for you now. They got you in. So you got their attention. You got their attention, man. You got their attention. Why don't you try to use it? Get the maximum out of it instead of further dividing. Why don't you bring them together so they can start talking to one another, trusting one another, believing in one another? That's the problem. We don't want to believe in each other. And that's where the situation, that's when the rubber meets the road, man. When you can start believing in each other. Because at the end of the day, we're all Americans. At the end of the day, we're all Americans. We are. And if my half of the ship go down, yours ain't gonna stay afloat. Ain't gonna stay afloat. So, I just pray, I pray that the man is successful. I pray that he's successful, because if he's not, Philly Steaks, thank you, man. Thank you for joining. I know I am. I know I am. Because I'm resilient. I don't give up. I don't quit. I don't quit. That's that much I do know. Man, quit ain't in me. I don't care how bad shit get in my life. I ain't quit. I told y'all, I haven't seen my wife in 5 years. And I've only been married for 5 years. We were together for about 3 months after we got married. And she went back to the Philippines. And my wife is sitting in the Philippines right now. Sitting in the Philippines right now. Damn, Everett. Man, thank you, brother. Everett just sent me $50. Man, thank you, brother. Thank you. I've been talking about you, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, brother. Thank you. But no, seriously, man. I ain't seen my wife. And see, and the thing that really touched me, when I took my wife back to, we didn't even see the pandemic coming. It's in 2019, June the 14th, 2019. And I took my wife back to the airport, and she gave me a big old hug and said, baby, just make me proud. And I looked at her and said, you got it, girl. You got it. Just make her proud. I can't make my wife proud fucking out of both legs. I can't do that. I can't make my wife proud being out here being dishonest and disloyal. I can't make her proud doing that. So that's when I just put my head down, man. Trying to get one of my crazy ideas to work. For real. That's what I did. I just put my head down. So let me get something to work. So when I do go to the Philippines, man, I'll be right. I'll be right. And that's how I look at it, man. My wife is gonna, any success that I enjoy, she gonna be the first one to taste that. Why should I let a stranger taste my success before my wife? Why should I do that? How ruthless. And she done sacrificed and put up, don't bother me, knowing that, man, I just put my head down and I ain't got to worry. Cause see, this thing about Filipino women, they don't believe in divorce. They don't believe in divorce. And I got an old-fashioned Filipino woman. My best kept secret is my wife. My best kept secret is my wife. For real. I got a hell of a wife, man, smart too. And know her shit. Know her shit, boy. I'm telling you, I'm talking about, I plucked me a Filipino pearl. I plucked me a Filipino pearl, for real. For real. That's the truth. So, I just, hey man, God ain't gonna bless me doing wrong. So let me make the, God damn, I'm talking about the Philippines, and somebody from Manila just went to my truthconductor.tv. God dog it. Well, that's a sign from God. That's a sign from God right there, man. That's God right there. Philippines back again. Man, they Philippines. I'm telling you. You hear it clicking. That's the Philippines. From Manila. That's the truth, man. So and so I just put my head down. Just put my head down. And try to make one of these, because she said, make her proud. And that's what I try to do. Try to get out here and get something to work so that girl can say, man, that's my husband right there. That's him. He's mine. That one's mine. And that's how I'm playing that hand. Because like I said, I could be screwing out of both legs if I want to, but God ain't gonna bless that. God ain't gonna bless that. Man, I'm looking at this thing, 11/11. I got 11 thumbs up and 11 people in here. 11, and tomorrow is 11/11. God diggity dog. That's good luck right there. I had 11 people in here. Now it just went down to 911, but it was 11/11 for a long time. But that's how I do, man. I just try to be real and honest with myself. Don't lie to myself. See, that's what you got to start doing. Man, be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Be real with yourself. And then you can see when other people ain't being real with you, because you know what real feels like. See, a lot of y'all don't know what real feels like because you ain't real with yourself. But when you real with yourself, you can spot fake a mile away. Ain't nobody, when somebody come up to you and even though they is friendly as all out, they ain't gonna even feel right. See, when you real with yourself, you can feel deception. And they can be friendly as all out. But you ain't gonna be comfortable. Okay? Brazil, you back. You must be a bot. Okay? Now, when you real with yourself, you can feel it, man. When deception come up on you, you can feel it because you ain't gonna be comfortable. It's just something about that person ain't gonna settle right with you. And see, a lot of y'all overlook that. And that be your warning sign. Don't trust this person. But they be talking about Jesus, and you drop your guard. And they get to jump on you, and now you hurt. Now you won't trust nobody when you had the warning. Nah, something ain't right with this person. I don't care what they say, how good they look. Man, pay attention to your intuition. Okay? Pay attention to your intuition. Start learning, and if you start listening to it, you'll know when that voice come and tell you. You'll know. The same voice that told me, true conductor, told me, stop hating each other because you disagree. That was 4 years ago when I got that message. 4 years ago when I got that message. Stop hating each other because you disagree. 4 years ago. And I know, and I didn't even know it was 7 words. Somebody had to bring in that. Man, that's 7 words. But the same voice that told me, true conductor, told me that. So who you think I'm gonna listen to? That's why I don't give it up. Because I know God gave it to me. I just got to ride the storm. Ride out the storm. That's all I got to do. Ride the storm out. Let the chips fall where they may. Okay? Hamza, what's going on? I don't know what that is in Arabic you put it in English. I don't know what you just put up there, Hamza. 1998. How you doing? Put it in English. Mubarak. I'm a trend in Saudi Arabia. Man, I play Saudi Arabia's national anthem all the time in front of the White House. I play it all the time. I don't, Mubarak, you putting it in Arabic, man. I don't have a translator in front of me. Oh yeah, okay. But yeah, hey man, I'm going to Saudi Arabia. I'll be there. You in Iraq? Oh man, listen. I played let me show you. Let me show you so you won't think I'm lying. See, most folk wouldn't even know about this, but to show you, see, that middle one right there, I play that national anthem in front of the White House. Right there, for Iraq. I play that national anthem in front of the White House. Saudi Arabia, I play your national anthem in front of the White House too. There it is. I play it in front of the White House. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And sometimes when people from Iran come, they don't want to hear their national anthem. So this is the song, I play Mountainy a lot. Right there, this one. Right here, a lot in front of the White House. And a lot of times the people from Iran, when they come, they don't want to hear their national anthem, but this is the song that I play. for Iran. Right there. I played that in front of the White House. And I just told South Africa asked me, what does democracy look like? I said democracy is when I can sit in front of the residence where the President of the United States of America lives and play national anthems and other music from other countries in front of where they live. That's democracy. That's democracy. I can't do this nowhere else in the world but America. That I can sit where the president resides and play other music. That's okay, man. That's all right. That's good. That's all right. It's all good. Thank you. Okay? But that's democracy. Because I can't do that nowhere else in the world. You know, can't do it nowhere else in the world but America. That's democracy right there. Okay? And I mean, I play Taiwan, Hong Kong, all of them. Yemen, play their national anthem in front of the White House. What you gonna do? Say I can't? Because if somebody come out and tell me I can't, man, I'm taking out my phone and video it. Okay? That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Take out my phone and start videoing when you say I can't. And that's how I get my message all over the world. That's how I get my message all over the world. By playing the national anthems of other countries in front of the White House. Because as soon as I do, they pick their phone up and start videoing and sending it wherever they live. Genius. Genius idea. That's how I get my message. That's how I get my message all over the world. And just sitting here tonight, let me show you. Just tonight, I've had, let me see. How many people? I've had Manila. Hold on. Let me do it like this. Wait a minute. I've had Manila, Philippines, to come in here. I've had Dubai. I got a message from Dubai, Houston, Texas, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, United States, Ecuador, Johannesburg, South Africa, Nepal, Dubai again, all those different countries. Just tonight, since I've been on this live, to visit my truthconductor.tv. And that just gave me another idea that maybe I need to start playing some of this stuff on that so people can see what I'm doing. You know, maybe that's what I need to do, is sit down and do that. Okay? Yeah, maybe that's what I need to do. And that is show people, you know, give them an idea about what I'm doing. I still, what you talking about, man? What that, love it. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. Send me some money. Send me some money if you like it so much. So see, and that's the problem. That's the discouraging part about what I. A lot of people like what I do, but they don't want to support me financially. But they love what I do. But they're afraid to help me become successful, and there's nothing in the world that is successful that ain't generating no money. Okay? I don't believe in LGBTQ. I don't believe in that lifestyle, man. I don't support that lifestyle. I'm sorry. I don't support that lifestyle. Okay? I'm not a supporter. I'm not a supporter. I can't, my God don't support that. And I'm following God. I don't support that lifestyle. I don't believe in same-sex marriage. You can do whatever you want to do. I sleep with whoever you want to sleep with. I have no, because at the end of the day, when you close your eyes, okay, I have no, it ain't gonna affect me not one way or the other. You want to sleep with a man, when you leave this earth, that ain't gonna affect me, because you was sleeping with a man, or you a woman and you sleeping with another woman. When you close your eyes, that ain't gonna have no impact on me. You gonna have to deal with that. Your soul is the one that's gonna have to deal with that, not me. And I can voice my opinion. And if you don't want to accept my opinion, that's your problem. But how you living ain't gonna affect me. Okay? That ain't gonna affect me. So you can screw whatever. If you want to sleep with animals, that's your business. I don't agree with it, but when you, at the end of the day, when you close your eyes, man, shit, that ain't gonna have no problem. It ain't gonna affect me not one way or the other. Because you want to sleep with another man, or a man and you a man, or you a woman and you want to sleep with another woman, or you want to sleep with animals. Yeah, when you close your eyes, that ain't gonna have no impact on me. None whatsoever. None whatsoever. So you can do whatever you want to do. I can voice my opinion. Now, isn't it interesting that you can have your opinion to do what you want to do, but then I'm not entitled to my own opinion, but you can have yours. Okay? All right? Orion, it only bothers us when they try to force that lifestyle on us. Well, see, can't nobody, again, how somebody gonna force something on you that you don't accept? Think about that. How they gonna force it on you when you just got to stand in your belief, regardless of what they say? You have to stand in your belief. Can't nobody force you to believe, to accept something. That don't work. That don't work. Okay, they can't force you to do nothing. If you standing on your belief, what you believe in, you ain't got to accept it. And just cause they can make any law, you ain't got to accept it. And if I can't be successful because I don't want to accept that lifestyle, then I just have to keep doing what I'm doing. God gonna provide for me. That's all. God will provide for me. But I can't get out here and do wrong and think God is gonna bless that. And then this is what a lot of Christians, man, they get out here doing all this so crazy stuff and talking about Jesus, God. No, God ain't gonna bless that. He ain't gonna bless it. I don't care how much you pray and do, God ain't gonna bless wrong. God can't bless wrong. Simple as that. Okay? He can't. All right? He can't. God can't bless wrong. Because if he did, he wouldn't be God. It's just that simple. He wouldn't be God. So, you can do and say whatever you want to do. Man, I just can't support that lifestyle. I can't support it. And if that's what's causing me not to be able to succeed, man, that's up to God. I'm gonna stick with God. I'm not selling out. I'm not selling out. I'm telling you that. I'm not gonna sell out. I'm sticking with God. And God say, I don't support that lifestyle. I'm sticking with him. Okay? And I got people right now. A guy wrote an article. I was over in Alexandria because I didn't support that lifestyle and was throwing shade at me. No problem. But at least I'm man enough to take a stand. I'm man enough to take a stand. See, whether you agree with it or not, I'm still going to take a stand, and I'm not ashamed, and I'm not afraid. And we got too many people right now that are afraid to take a stand. That's why the world is so messed up. because we done got right and wrong mixed up. We got too many gray areas, and it ain't gray, it's black or white. You either living in righteousness or you living in sin. Man, you know what? Do I believe in the Quran? The Quran, if you read it, the same stories they tell in the Quran, they tell in the Bible. The same stories in the Quran are in the Bible. What's the difference? Different names. But if you read the Quran, the same stories that are in the Quran are in the Bible. Am I right or wrong? Am I married? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Okay, the same stories. Same stories. What's the difference? That's why I keep telling people, when you start talking about God, that's a lifestyle, man. That's a lifestyle. When you start talking about God, you're talking about a lifestyle. Because I don't care what Bible you read, same stories. It's a lifestyle. Okay? Well, anyway, I have a wife. I have a beautiful, intelligent wife. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Beautiful, intelligent wife. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. That I miss very much. I do. Okay. But anyway, like I told y'all, man, I ain't seen my wife in 5 years. I miss that girl. I miss her. But ain't gonna be long. Ain't gonna be long. Won't be long. I miss her. I really do. But man, I'm thankful that she let me put my head down and work on my ideas and not have to worry. Well, you're 22, you got a long life. I got 50 years on you, man. I got 50 years on you. Yeah, you 22, I got 50 years on you. I can tell you some things. You could be my grandson. My grandson older than you. You could be my grandson. My grandson is older than you. Shit, my grandson will be 24 next week, next Friday. My grandson is 24 years old. Hell of a trumpet player, too. So you could be my grandson, okay? Yeah, she's still alive. Yeah, she is. Yeah, she is. And pretty as all out, too. Told you, man, I got a beautiful wife. I do. I do. Smart. Proud of her. She about her business. She's about her business. That's why I like my wife. And she got a fist just like my grandmama. She got a fist just like my grandmama. That's how I met my wife, man. I don't work on Saturdays because I follow my calendar from Sunday to Saturday. So Saturday is my Sabbath. That's the day of rest for me. And back in 2014, I was working. I was starting then, trying not to work on. But this particular Saturday, I couldn't get no rest, and I went to this hotel that I would hang out at to get some business. And when I walked in the door, the manager was talking to my wife, and when he saw me walk in, and he said, "That's him right there." And I just threw my hands up and said, "I ain't do it. Whatever it is, it wasn't me." And the guy that she was waiting on didn't show up. And he was telling her about me for transportation. And when she told me what he had agreed to, I said, man, I can't do that. And my wife balled up her fists, just like this. And I said, girl, that's my grandmama's fist. I'm gonna marry you. That's how I met my wife. That's how I met my wife. My wife balled up her fist and it looked just like my grandmama's fist. And I said, I'm gonna marry you, girl. I'm gonna marry you. You're gonna be my wife. And we got married. 4 years later, we got married. That's how I met my wife. Exactly how I met my wife. Sure is. Sure. I mean, from the first time I met her, I told her, I'm gonna marry you. You got fists just like my grandma. My grandmama had a punch like a mule too. My grandmama hit you, she gonna knock your ass out. 4'9" and a punch like a mule, buddy. My grandmama could come up and shoot. She knock your ass out, buddy. Yes, sir, buddy. She didn't play. Miss Cora, snuff dipping Miss Cora. She dipped Garrett Snuff. That's what. Yeah, he is. God is good, man. I can't complain. I can't complain. I'm in good hands. I'm in good hands. I'm in good hands. All I got to do is just live a righteous lifestyle. Didn't say I was perfect. Didn't say I wouldn't cuss a mofo out. Didn't say that. I just have to live a righteous lifestyle, man. Not take advantage of anybody. Not use anybody. Lie to anybody. Cheat anybody. That's a righteous lifestyle. Don't say you perfect. But you ain't gonna hurt nobody. And that's what I try to do. All right? All right, y'all. That's it for me, man. I'm out here. Hey, Everett, man, thank you so very much, brother. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you, brother. One day I'm going to be able to return the favor real soon. I'm going to be able to return that favor, man. I'm going to be able to bless some folk. That's one of the things I'm going to do, man. I'm going to bless some people. God bless me. I'm going to be able to bless some folk. And don't ask me. You wasn't asking me when I was broke. Don't come asking me when you know I got some money. Let me say that shit again. You wasn't coming to me when I was broke, asking me for nothing. When you know I got some money, don't fucking come ask me for nothing. And I mean that. I don't want to hear your sob story. I ain't interested in your sob story. I got sob stories. Okay? I got sob stories. And I don't live off my sob story, so you can keep your damn sob story to yourself, because I ain't interested in that shit. I ain't interested in your sob story. And don't care if your feelings hurt too. Yeah, you think I give a damn because your feelings? You wasn't begging me when I was broke. Don't come to me when I got no money. See you later.